Okay, here we go.
Konnichiwa, pimps. For many, many years, Xbox and PlayStation
This one is Nintendo finally announced their PS4. Oh, this is about the new Switch 2.
have gone back and forth competing
Their PS4 competitor. I just got the joke. I just got it. I know. It went over my head a little bit. I get it.
to have the best graphics, the best performance. Our online services are free. Oh,
I mean, but like this, I mean, to be fair, the Switch is kind of cool. Like it's portable. I don't really think that power equals good. There's a lot of games that don't have good graphics I think are really good. I don't think that's important. But what I will say though is that the Switch was a travesty because it couldn't even run the games. Couldn't even run the. Have you guys tried playing Pokemon Unite on the Switch? Do you know how laggy that was?
yeah? Well, if a 12-year-old wants to yell slurs at a father of 4 on Xbox, they have to pay.
I might actually play more Pokemon Unite if it didn't lag like garbage.
Old Billy buys all the land $50 annually. That's racism as a service, motherfucker. Well, while those two bickered in what was known as the console wars, one thing I always respected about Nintendo is that they quit before the real party even started. They just opted to be like Denmark during World War II. They surrendered in the first 6 hours. They had zero interest in competing over power. When Microsoft started the war against PS2 by launching the more powerful Xbox original, did Nintendo try to make a more powerful console? No. Nintendo just waved the flag and said, check this shit out, you won't believe it. We made a fucking cube when the
Hey, the GameCube was good. Okay, guys, I've never seen Nintendo as the company that makes the craziest hardware. They don't make the craziest, most powerful, most big dick, but they do make the most innovative. They do innovate. They do their best to do things. And guys, I know Nintendo is a bunch of dickheads. I know what they did to Pal World. Yeah, fuck them for that. But let's be real here. Nintendo has always been the one to innovate and create stuff that we end up seeing later. I'll give you a couple examples.
What's your
Game Boy,
favorite
handheld.
SMG?
Nintendo made the portable console, Game Boy, right? They tried to do something crazy with Virtual Boy. I forget about that one. Let's not talk about, they've done a lot of crazy shit that we were like, why would we even want that? Like the DS. The DS, like you looked at it, you're like, this looks freaking stupid as hell. Like, what the fuck would I want two screens? And then you play on it, and it's like, oh, this is great. Actually, I like it. They added, so let's go through it, okay? They added the analog stick. Analog stick was on the Nintendo 64 first, correct? I'm pretty sure it was on the Nintendo 64 first, analog stick. Rumble Pack. I remember when the Rumble Pack came out, everyone was like, this is fucking shit. This is stupid. Also, I did not just age myself. Don't worry about it. But when the Rumble Pack came out, I remember everyone thought it was freaking stupid because it's like, oh, wow, my controller rumbles now? Wow, cool. Wow, so cool. Bzzz, it's so cool, right? Now everything has it. Everything has a freaking Rumble Pack built into it now. Am I wrong? Everyone thought it was stupid, and now everyone has it. Okay, now let's move on. Motion controls. They added that to the Wii. They're the first ones to have motion controls, right? And then going forward, like what else do they have? They're the first one to do like the hybrid. Actually, no, that's not true. The first one to do the hybrid console portable was actually the Sega Nomad. Was actually the first one. But I guess Nintendo was the first one to do a successful one. Anyone remember the Sega Nomad? Yeah, I didn't think so. But oh yeah, true. The gyro, they added the gyro as well. So there's a ton of stuff that the other companies steal from Nintendo after they've pioneered it and they've come out with it. So Nintendo was never the big dick, big power, like, they were never the what was it? What did Nintendo? What did Sega say again? That they had extreme. Was it they said? And then Sega had like some catchphrase where they said like they had no, they made up some bullshit, like some bullshit marketing thing for like blast processing. There it is. Nintendo doesn't have blast processing, okay? They've never been the blast processing. Wow, turbo good graphics, super fast. But they have been creative and innovative, and you have to give them that. That's what I've always seen Nintendo as the people to innovate, make cool stuff that like we don't really appreciate until we realize, wow, actually we did need this. We didn't know we needed it until they gave it to us. And we laughed at them. We gave them the double barrel middle finger. We laughed at them, and then it ended up being the staples of like our gaming world today. So there you have it. Nintendo is the innovators.
Generations leaped again, unlocking HD, better graphics, and grander games. Nintendo said, nah, we'll stay right here at 480p, fool. Hey, how do you feel about jerking off towards your TV?
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Bro.
And when PS4 and Xbox hit the market, bringing gaming and graphics to an all-time high of realism, Nintendo responded to that by saying, fuck it, we're not even gonna make games for our console anymore. Then whatever, yada yada yada, Nintendo Switch.
Wii U was a pretty tragic system, I will say. Sometimes they make flops. The Wii U and the Virtual Boy. What the fuck? You know?
However, ever since the Switch came out,
the technology
Nintendo
was
fans
not
have been
there.
edging to the idea of a console that can actually run its games. Rumors have been flying for years, leaks leaking. What will that console even look like? Will it be a pyramid? Will it be a pentagon? Will it be a sphere? Hysterical! It could be any shape. But settle down now, because the wait is over. Nintendo has officially announced that it's get ready. It's the exact same console. It's the exact same console. All right, it's not the same exact console. Here's what's new based on a little sleuthing. Right off the bat, a lot of people are comparing it to the Steam Deck.
The Steam Deck is fucking great, by the way. I love the Steam Deck. What a good console.
Probably because it's all black now. They also said it's gonna run faster. But if you're worried about them
Touché.
potentially stepping in some legal hot water here, allow me to put your mind to rest. I talked to my top guy inside the Nintendo Corporation, face blurred out to protect his anonymity, and he says they went to great lengths to make it legally distinct from the Steam Deck by making it still kinda shit at running games. That being said, if the performance bump is anywhere near as massive as the
Steam Deck is
PS5
so
Pro,
good.
we can still expect an FPS leap from 25 to 23. The screen is larger now, which also means the Joy-Cons got larger.
One thing about this though is I did like how small the Switch was compared to the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is a fucking mammoth. It's like holding a graphics card in your hand. It's massive. It's so massive that like I get tired playing with it lying down in my bed with it sticking out. It's I like that the Switch was small. They just made it big.
Huge news for the hulking hands community, which I am a member of. Although, if I'm being honest, these Joy-Cons still look a little bit small for these giant grippers here. You know, I mean, country girls make do, but out of curiosity, how short are those? 4.5? And that's inches, really. Is that what that looks like? Shit. Thought I was at least that. Well, it looks like we both got a little bit of bad news today. But Baby Hands Fleek doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. Because there's still so much to be happy about. Like now the Joy-Cons are magnetic, so at least when Smash Bros lags and I crack my Switch over my knee, the Joy-Cons will be safe. That's 80.
I liked the slide down click thing though. I liked it. It was so nice.
Pocket, which I can now use to buy one of their games that never goes on sale. And in more good news, Nintendo has announced Switch 1 games are going to be backwards compatible, meaning they decided not to rob us, everyone. Asterisks. Even money aside, I'm glad Nintendo did this because the previous generation had nothing but Hopes, Dreams, and Xenoblade Chronicles for exclusives, which had to be the second biggest reason why it failed. What was the number one? I'm glad you asked. Number one, according to IGN, was that the name was too hard for Americans to say. The Nintendo Wii sold 101 million copies, but as soon as they threw that U on there was blood in the streets. These idiots think we don't know how to say we in America? You
I know,
stupid
what the fuck?
motherfuckers. By the way, the Wii
No, it was just a shit console. It was just dumb. It was dumb. That's all. It was basically the technology was not there yet.
Is still doing numbers.
It's kind of like the virtual boy, how conceptually the virtual boy could be really cool if it was like, you know, like people love the Quest, for instance, right? It had the potential, it just the technology wasn't there yet.
So you worry about yourself, Igan. Hey, look at that. Your dumbass name didn't stop me from finding that dumbass opinion. That name's nowhere near as sophisticated as Fleekazoid. That's a thinking man's name right there. Anyways, I'm getting dangerously off track here. In other news, there's a C button, and right now everyone's trying to figure out what this means. It's a conspiracy. Hang on. Maybe that's what it means. No, it's curse controller, cash shop, chia pet, communist, China. No, that can't be it. No one knows what this means. I know exactly what this means. It's C something and T. C something and T. We're missing one letter. Wait, I think I got it. Pet I'd like to solve. It's no need to dwell on genius. Let's move on to another piece of information the lying media didn't report. Nintendo has confirmed Joy-Con drifting on the Switch 2. Take a look at this. Did you see that? Maybe if I put some cars in there, you'll get it. Let me play it again. Just like that. What was that Joy-Con just doing? Drift.
Yeah, what is that?
This is their way
I
of
don't get
saying,
it either.
fuck you, you nostalgia whip bitches. At first time, it was an accident, but this time, these Joy-Cons are gonna drift off that fucking controller and across your $20 IKEA desk. Once again,
That actually is kind of funny.
My insider, but take all this with a grain of rice. I don't even know if he's a trustworthy source. However, a very trustworthy source, dare I say, a bastion of integrity and Christian values, former Activision CEO Bobby Kotick has confirmed that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be as powerful as the base level PS4. Finally! God forgive me for coming in my cargo shorts, but I say today's a special day. It's about God. That's exactly right, Uncle Fleek. It is about goddamn time. Forget everything I said. I love you, Nintendo. All I've been asking for 8 years.
Didn't
is a
they
Switch
say?
Pro, and
Okay,
now
what
you
are they
give me
gonna
this-
do? What are they gonna do though? Because didn't they say that there's no more Smash Brothers? Isn't Smash Bros like the big dick like thing that comes out every single new console? But then they said they're not gonna do one, right? It's over, right? Smash Brothers is over.
Beast. There's only like a couple consoles in the world that are more powerful than this. We're talking the PS4 Pro, the PS5, the PS5 Slim, my toaster, the PS5 Pro, the Xbox One X, the original Steam engine from 1712, the Series X, the Series... No, not that one. The Steam Deck, my Ninja Blender. But you know what none of those consoles has over the Switch 2? Exclusives. Power doesn't mean shit if you have nothing to use it on. Nintendo's got 3D Mario, 2D Mario, Paper Mario, Mario Kart, Mario Sports, and you know I can't forget Mario.
I love Mario sports games. I'm gonna be real. I really like them. The best Mario sports game was Mario Tennis for 64. It was like an RPG. It was fucking amazing. Actually, it was no, sorry, not that one. It's the one on Game Boy. It was on Game Boy. Mario Tennis on Game Boy. It was an RPG and it was amazing.
Mario Party, Mario Rabbids,
Amazing
Zelda,
game.
Bayonetta,
Thanks for the follow,
Metroid,
Hilltopper.
Smash
Thank you.
Bros, Kirby, Pokemon, Astral Chain, Xenoblade, Wii Fit Trainer, Wii Fit Trainer, Wii Fit Trainer, Nintendogs. They're eating the Nintendogs. And finally, I'll be able to run them all at a stable 30 FPS. I'm going to Nintendo World, pimp.
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in Water Tower.
Thanks to the Polka Pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimperish for buying me all these.
This guy, his video blew up my brain. More